Hello YouTube, I am Flightsimguy and I am at KBWI, Baltimore, Washington International, in the Captain Sim 767. And this is my second flight with this plane. As you may recall, I came into this airport on a very short runway, a relatively short runway, and made a freaking fool of myself. Anyway, I'm taking this bad boy to Albuquerque, which is 1,400 miles away. Ugh, that's a long freaking distance. Good news is I have work I can do on my computer while this is cruising at the time, so it will not be time lost. And with these quote-unquote long-haul flights, I have become very fond of the semicolon key. Every 15 minutes, save. Every 15 minutes, save. I realize that 1,400 miles is not a long haul, but I'm pushing 50 years old. Anything over 60 minutes is a long haul. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get on with it. Alright. I am surprised that I am absolutely surprised that I've been able to keep my boxed sim going. I have installed and uninstalled so much crap and changed the Windows compatibility a million times. I'm surprised this damn thing still works. I fixed my traffic. I went ahead and bought Aerosoft My Traffic 2013, installed it for Steam, and the traffic shows up in the boxed. Don't ask me why. It's just freaking crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and run through my flows. Then I'm gonna run through the startup and whatnot. But you probably don't need to hear my horrible voice throughout this process, so I'm gonna go on mute and get her done.
At 1 brief, visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky conditions, view cloud at 4,100. Temperature niner, dew point -2. Altimeter 3.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck it's the captain. Very warm welcome on board this Boeing 777. We're just about ready to push back from standby and start all engines. I would ask that you pay full attention please to the cabin crew safety briefing that will be shown fairly shortly. In the meantime, make yourselves as comfortable as possible and enjoy the takeoff.
Baltimore, airport information, Bravo, 1648, Kilo, wind 302 at 1 brief, visibility greater than 20 miles, sky conditions, view cloud at 4,100, temperature niner, dew point -2, altimeter 3022, ILS, runway 08 continues, landing and departing runway 08. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft bring back hold short instructions. advise controller on initial contact US Bravo. Baltimore Airport information Bravo 1648 Kilo with 302 at 1 frequency. Visibility greater than 20 miles. Sky conditions view clouds at 4,100. Temperature niner. Dew point -2. Altimeter 3022. ILS runway 08 continues. Landing and departing runway 08. Give our aircraft a direction of flight. All aircraft bring back all short instructions.
Let's go ahead and get takeoff and into cruise so I can start working. It's almost 1 o'clock. Alright, trim is 3.12. There we go. Got my takeoff speeds. I always like the speed to be a little bit higher than what it's supposed to be. And alright, so now I am ready, I think, to go through my checklist. One thing you've probably noticed on some of my videos is I actually use checklists in some of the flights where I use more complicated aircraft. Flight simulation as a game is, good by itself, but for me it's a serious hobby, and if I had the time, I would be actually flying real airplanes. And flight simulation can bake in really, really bad habits, and I don't want that to happen. One of the things as pilots we all must do is use checklists for all phases of flight. So whenever I do these missions with these complicated aircraft, I try to use a checklist as much as possible. I know that a lot of real-world pilots don't use checklists as often as they should, and I want to definitely get into the habit of using checklists so that when I transition to real aircraft, it won't be too much of a problem. So with that, bear with me on this. Start. Let's go ahead and get a pushback.
Captain, we are ready for pushback. Locking gear. Departure check completed. 5 knots inserted. Release parking brake. Release parking brake. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Ladies and gentlemen, your safety aboard this aircraft is our primary consideration. Please refrain from reading magazines and newspapers. We will now show a short video demonstrating safety procedures for this aircraft. You will find a safety card in the seat pocket in front of you. Please study this carefully. Thank you for your attention and wish you a pleasant flight.
Set parking brake. Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Fly nuts being removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright, so we got good engine start. Always check to make sure I'm recording. Let's get rid of these lights. See the panel clear. Get rid of the running. According to a panel, we only got parking brake. Alright, let's go ahead and call. Oh, wow. Turn on my traffic. We are going west.
Required taxi to the gate. Orbit 314 taxi to gate Bravo 14. Using taxiway to go Papa 1 Alpha. World Travel 3529, continue taxi. Baltimore ground, Boeing, November
my traffic.
4 Alpha, West Hotel. Request taxi to the active, West departure. Boeing November 764 Alpha, taxi to and hold.
Oh my dear God!
Via taxiway, Juliet, Bravo, November, Bravo, Charlie, Uniform, Papa, Echo, Delta. Contact tower on 11 when ready. Orbit 3149, hold position.
Okay, I'm definitely turning down my traffic.
Taxiing to gate Bravo 14 using taxiway Echo Papa 1 Alpha, orbit 3149er.
Man. Alright, about taxi. Let's go ahead and get that going.
Baltimore ground, Pacifica 568 with India, ready to taxi IFR. Pacifica 568 taxi to and hold short of runway 33 left.
Oh my god, this taxi is like, wow. Jeez. Seriously? Oh, I gotta beat this guy. I gotta beat this guy. He's going to the same runway. He's going to the same runway. Good, I got him. Thank you. Oh yeah, he's going to the same runway. Gotta beat him, gotta beat him.
Roll travel 567 down, full position, Pushback going 767 on the taxiway.
That's me.
Roll travel 527.
I'm totally crossing this runway. You know, this traffic add-on, it's My Traffic 2013 from Airsoft. It's really cool. I installed it for Steam on my rig, but it's working in FSX boxed. Don't ask me how that happened. And oddly enough, my rig seems a little bit more stable since I've installed it. Knock on wood. Alright, let's get back to the cockpit. Whoa, going way too fast. Ooh, going too fast. Going too fast. Alright, according to the taxi instructions,
Airway 4808.
gear is way under me.
Airway 4808. Taxi to 8 Delta 1.
Let's go back here.
Papa Delta Bravo November.
Alright,
Taxi to 8 Delta.
and let's go through
Papa Alpha Bravo.
the taxi checklist.
Airway 4808.
The takeoff checklist. Okay, I'm at runway 28. 33! They changed the runways on me. Very well.
Baltimore Tower, Boeing, November 764 Alpha, ready for departure to the west at runway 33 left. Boeing, November 764 Alpha, cleared for takeoff, runway 33 left, departure to the west approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 33 left, Boeing 64 Alpha.
Okay. TCAS fail.
Baltimore Tower, will travel 5272 at runway 33 left, ready for takeoff. IFR to taxi.
Go ahead and cycle it.
World travel 5272, hold short, runway 33 left, traffic is Boeing 767 on the runway. Hold short, runway 33 left, world travel 5272.
We will do without the TCAS. Map. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's roll. Let's cut a new track. Alright, what's my heading? 33.
World travel 5272, taxi into position and hold.
Oh,
Position and
looks
hold.
like we got some
World travel
precipitation up ahead.
5272.
33. There. Alright. RTO is set. Good to go. It's been a while since I've done this. Autopilot on. LNAV. On the auto bottom. Okay.
Takeoff, runway 33 left, world travel 5272.
Alright, looks like we got a good takeoff. Crossing 10,000 feet. Okay. We got a good takeoff. Let's take a save. I know you guys are probably saying, why is this dumbass saving his flight manually? Why doesn't he just use FSUIPC? I do have a registered version of FSUIPC, and I enabled autosave, and that destabilized my simulator, and it just kept crashing. Obviously, there's a fix to it, but I don't know what it is. Alright. Passing through 12,000. Let's go to the after takeoff checklist. Positive rate, gear up. All flaps up. Autopilot is on. Flight level change engaged. LNAV is... Are we on course? Let's double check. Legs. Looks like we're on course. We have a turn coming up. We'll see what happens. Auto throttle is on. Thrust rating. It needs that much thrust rating. Totally useless. ECAS adjust as desired. Set auto throttle. Okay. Cruise climb. Auto throttle separate profile. Landing lights are off. So we can turn them off up here. Over 18,000 feet. 2992 on altimeter. Let's go ahead and take care of that. All I have to do is go ahead and pull up the FMS. Shift 2, CDU. And let's take a look at our progress. And still has me in a positive fuel. That's good. I padded the fuel a little bit. is called tinkering. Alright. You need to behave yourself. There we go. And that is on. So I just need to remember to set my save to occur every 10 minutes or so. And I want to be cruising at 0.78 Mach. We'll keep the speed as we continue to climb. Yeah, we'll just keep it, that's fine. Maybe a little bit faster. 6.5. There. And that's that. So you're not going to believe this. This thing has crashed on me twice already, and I was able to recover both times with the saved file. And the last time it crashed, it only crashed after about maybe three minutes in this view. So I changed the compatibility setting with the FSX executable. I made it back to Windows 7. Let's see what happens. It's having a hard time maintaining its altitude. It needs to get up to 38,000 feet. It's rocking back and forth. Let's go ahead and do this. Ever since FSX crashed, I'm having a hard time stabilizing this aircraft with the autopilot. It will not stabilize whatsoever. Alright, we're at 36,000 feet. This headwind of 120. It's behaving like it's hitting a lot of turbulence, but it's just not stabilizing. It's not stabilizing at 36,000 feet. It looks like it is now. Speed 0.78. Let's go ahead and turn this down. And I'd rather just leave the computer so I can work, but it just doesn't want to stabilize. And I'm getting tired of FSX crashing on me all the time. I think it's about time to make the change to P3D. This is wasting too much time here. Also, there isn't a bug with this plane with regards to tour the virtual cockpit. The reason why it was crashing on me when I tried to tour the virtual cockpit was because, as you may recall, after FS9, for FS9, Microsoft took away the capability of flying the plane with a keyboard. Well, a lot of people who like to play this game live in countries where peripheral devices such as joysticks and yokes are expensive, and they fly with a keyboard. It's not holding the altitude. Alright, let's see if I can salvage this mission. Plane just does not want to cooperate. So, I've turned off all the autopilots. I'm just going to see if I can find an airport nearby. Alright, we're at ABB. That's a Vortac. And according to skyvector.com, if I turn south from that Vortac, I might have a solution. Alright, so what I want to do is south. We are headed west. So I need to go... if I'm heading west, I need to go left to go south. Alright. I'm looking at the map. I'm seeing a Class C airspace, and that is Louisville. Whoa! What's my trim setting on this damn thing? Oh, that's the reason why. Alright, let's trim up a little bit. There we go. Come back some more. Alright. Let's see if this thing will behave in the descent profile. I want to get down to about 10,000 feet. That's my speed. See if it can hold a descent. There. Alright. There we go. And heading. What's my heading? There we go. Alright, let's see if this thing will behave. Alright, there it goes. Alright, I can turn the autopilot back on. Alright. Alright, now, let's see. I need to be going 180. Go. Alright, seems to be behaving itself. Just didn't want to cruise. Alright, there's a big city area right here. Let's go ahead and bring this up. KAEXX, KSDF, ABB. Okay, Louisville is KSDF. There it is right here, Louisville, KSDF. That's going to be my backup. And I'm heading directly towards it. Okay. Let's get a weather report. METAR 160 at 10 knots. Let's go ahead and pull it up. Not plan. Pull up the damn airport. Airport diagram. That should work. Open a new tab. Okay, we're in a nice descent. It didn't want to hold at the high altitude. Not sure what the problem is. Alright. 160. Let's see here. We have 17 left and right. We'll just go ahead and take 17 right. 10,000 foot runway. 110.3. All right. Let's go do that. 110.3. I'm coming up on it, and course is 16. Alright, that's enough for the radios. What's my vertical speed? 1,000. Let's bring this up. KSDF. Is that it? Yep, and I'm going past it. Alright. Alright. No problem. Heading 180. That's fine. What's my altitude? Let's go ahead and come down faster. And I can take it down right there. What's my speed? Alright. 180. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Alright, so we're going past it. Once we get out to KEXX, we can come down further. We're speeding up, but not so much that we can't handle it. That's fine. And this is the heading we want to come in on. Alright, let's go ahead and make a 180. So I want to go to north. 180, the opposite is 360. Plane seems to be behaving itself now, but high altitude cruise, it just didn't want to cooperate. So we'll just go ahead and declare victory here. 21,000 feet. Yeah, forget LNAV. We are coming into KSDF, which is right there. In fact, let's do this. Use that VOR station as a guide. There. And in the meantime, I can start setting myself up for 160. Alright, we're gonna come right. 160. What's our heading? 9,000 feet. 160. I want to make a turn to 17. So that's 10 degrees before. That's going to be 8. Alright. There we go. Alright. Captain Sim, you failed me one last time. Making my base. Let's go ahead and come down a little bit further. There. Where is that airport? There's a river. Okay, we'll use this. Alright. Let's go ahead and make another 90-degree turn. Buy some more time here. Crossing over the river. Alright. Okay, SDF is right there. Okay, cool. Hard to see. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and turn to this. Okay. Airport's got to be over there somewhere. Back to the map. There it is right there. Alright, now I need to be coming in on 16. Alright. What's our speed? 1 notch flaps. The long runway. Oops. 2. Go ahead and turn on the APU. Landing lights coming on. This is totally not according to plan. But you know, don't have much of a choice. I couldn't fly it. The damn plane would have crashed by itself, I'm pretty sure. Alright, auto throttle is on. APU is on. Alright, so right now I'm flying perpendicular approximately to the runway. Goes 16. Wherever that is, I'm flying perpendicular to it. So let's go ahead and come left a little bit. Some more gas. Okay. Alright, I know what I'm going to do. 160 plus 90 is 150. Oops. 160 plus 90 is 250. I'm sorry. Alright. Heading straight towards the airport. Alright. So I can fly a downwind pattern. So is that another airport next to it? Yep, so it looks like that. Alright. Alright, now I can enter the pattern. 250 plus 350 to 340. Let's go ahead and come down. Okay. There we go. Now I'm on my downwind. Alright, let's do my checklist. Let's go ahead and save what I got. This recorder comes on. Alright. Arm the auto brakes. Or the spoilers. There we go. That could help to know the field elevation. 500 feet. Heading 340. There we go. Alright. Slow to approach speed. And another notch flaps. Alright, that's a set. Decision height. Alright, let's go ahead and set the decision height. $200 feet. Okay. Let's check. Where are we? We're flying this way. Our destination. It's around here somewhere. Oh, there it is right there. KSDF. Alright. So it's back over there somewhere. Alright. There's that river. I can go ahead and make my turn to base. Which is going to be Damn it, wrong way. Okay. This way. Okay. Stop and think for a moment here. That way. Airport should be over here somewhere. My FSX is totally jacked up. Alright, here we go. Alright, slow down.
Check landing gear position. Check landing gear position.
Flaps 310 at the speed.
Check landing gear position.
Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and make an intersection. So we can pick up the ILS. Radios, 160, should be good. Another lot of flaps. There we go. Still too fast. I don't know what my landing speed is. I'm still carrying a decent amount of fuel. I'm making this up as I go along, and I'm a little bit above the glide slope, which is good. Alright, let's go ahead and arm, approach hold. Once this needle starts moving, I can just bring this back to 160. Actually, the plane should turn itself. There's the airport right there. Now, what I did here was essentially flew a giant pattern. Remember my flying in the pattern video? Pretty much the same thing I did here, I just used the autopilot. Now, in theory, this should come across as I start going over the glide slope. Okay, what is this thing doing? Oh, it captured that. The localizer is captured. The glide slope should come alive shortly. I know the localizer is captured because it's descending. It's tracking this little thing right here. Alright. That's to warn me that I left my programmed altitude before. And this needle should start moving pretty soon. Any day now. Seriously? Ah, there it is. Alright, let's go ahead and come left a little bit so we won't have to make such a steep turn. Control is still on. There is a runway right there. What did I do? 60 left or right? Jeez. 17 right. That's that one over there. Should be coming up on it shortly. Right there. Control is armed. There it goes. Alright, I'm below the glide slope. So once it captures, this thing gonna go low enough. There we go. Alright, I'm below it. It should go ahead and line up. Just come off the speed a little bit. What am I at? Flaps 3. Alright, once it's intercepted and captured, I'll go ahead and hit gear down. Full flaps.
Check landing gear position.
Alright. Okay, we're lined up. We're good. We're below. Now we need to wait for it to get captured. Gear down. Actually, before I do that, let's try something. Huh, that works. Gear down. Give it the next notch of flaps, which is 25. So come back.
2500.
In fact, do I have time for this? Yes, I think I do. Approach 145, 140, 136. Okay, there we go. I'll do it. Alright. Full flaps. Alright, wish me luck, folks. Wish me luck, folks. Here I come, Louisville.
Autopilot disengaged.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Captain Sim, you failed me one last time. I'm just going to go ahead and park this by that oil tank over there. Well, the Cessna markings over here. In good old Louisville. Alright. Here's my Rex HD textures. Looking good there, Rex. And we'll just go ahead. Alright, flaps up. Flaps up. Up. Jesus. Up. Alright. That's good. Some lessons learned. Number one. On my rig, FSX box runs best on the Windows 7 compatibility mode. Since I switched to Windows 7, it hasn't crashed on me yet. Number two. I'm going to give Captain Sim one last time to ride itself. To change compatibility and open saved flights, and, so I'll give it a benefit of the doubt. This was a relatively decent landing. I had to veer off course from the fact I should write it down. I was going to Albuquerque, but I had to stop up at Louisville because the damn plane wouldn't hold an autopilot, so I'm at Louisville. And I'll go ahead and do a plan from Louisville to Albuquerque in this bird one last time. We'll see how that works out. Otherwise, the landing looked pretty good. The wheels didn't go into the ground like it did with the 757. So. Alright, let's go through the power down. Things never go according to plan. But hopefully, next time around, when I fly this bird, it will behave itself. I'm really disappointed in Captain Sam so far. Quality wings are just beating the pants off of it. Anyhow, that's all for now. Flightsimguy here. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.